Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, we left Ornid Village after acquiring the Iron Boots, after a very anticlimactic finish to some sumo training we underwent with Bear Bow in order to reveal his secret on how he was able to win over the Gorons. And as we came back to Kakariko, we saw that Colin was getting abducted by a bunch of Bulblins led by a new adversary, King of Bulblin, but we were able to get it back in short time. And now that we're here today, we're gonna make some preparations in Kakariko Village very quickly before heading back up Death Mountain, now that we have the quote-unquote secret that will help us win the Goron's trust if Mayor Boa was correct in how he was able to win them over back in his day. I want to go to that shelter first to see if there was anything of importance there. There wasn't. You know what, Epona? You've been such a great companion. In the short time that we've been back together, I'm gonna let you reside over here, girl. And just take in the fresh spring water. I'm not sure if that water will actually be good for her. For her health, but I think she's earned a little reward after how helpful Epona has been. So, to start things off, let's actually be the Talo here. Can't believe Colin. I mean, that was a really brave thing for him to do, huh? Especially since he's such a weakling. He is gonna be alright, right? And Mallow, he hasn't even come by to say get well soon. What's he thinking? He said he was gonna get started, and he hasn't come out of that closed-up shop since. Really, could you go talk some sense to that kid? I can tell you one thing, Tallow. Colin's got more backbone in his body than you have in your entire body. He's the one that possesses true inner strength like you learned last episode. At least he was trying to help out Colin in some way, so I can't fault him too much about that. Anyways, that little shop with Mallow's face has been converted into Mallow Mart. So this is the residential shop that we can get access to here in Kakariko. And you might notice something that's very, very familiar in the Zelda franchise. Something that I, honestly, have a few opinions about. Hey, you can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it, you pay for it. I ain't gonna ask any questions about what the demon baby wants to do with the money at his age. I'm just gonna smile and nod and make sure not to upset him. I decided to take on this unbad shop. Buy something. It helps the whole village when you do. I'll give him credit for that. At least he's got the village's interest at heart. So that's why he's able to help out himself. So we can get a red potion, a water potion, similar to what we have right now. But why would you want that if you happen to lose your first one? When we have the freaking Hylian shield right next to it! Limited supply, don't let them sell out before you buy one. Why on earth would the legendary shield in the franchise be sitting on a bottom rate shop like this right on the shelf? I mean, there are even 2 shield slots in the collections menu that they expect you to buy the Hylian shield. I guess the one might be there to throw you off, or if you happen to lose your Orange shield, I guess that's why that's there too? I don't know. Of course, the Hylian shield is the strongest one in the game, as it's made of metal and will never burn. Why is that even there in the first place? Maybe I can't become a hero, but I figure I can help people out with heroic business deeds. You better work hard too. At least there's a respectful demon baby we have by our side. Better for him to be with us than against us. But going back to the Hylian shield, why the heck would that be just sitting on the store shelf for anyone to buy? I mean, you never know when someone else who's not a hero like us that can just go up and take it. It's so weird why that's there right out in plain view. And by the way, this is how you can actually change shields. So once you change to this, trust me, you're never going back. There really is no reason for you to go back. And the weird thing is, this was very similar to Ocarina of Time too, because you can get the shield in a store like that early on in the game once you're able to get access to it. I don't know why, it personally feels weird to me to just buy such a recognizable item when the first time I saw it as a Zelda player, I had to earn getting that back in Skyward Sword by going through the boss rush. It took me so long to get that item, about a year to be specific, that my brother, who's a much more casual Zelda fan than I am, was able to not only get that shield in Skyward Sword, but he was able to beat the game too before I had the chance to work up the courage to go through the boss rush. It's just really weird to me just why that's out in the open like that. It's so strange. But like I said, that could be due to me actually have to earn that right to use the item back in Skyward Sword. Hey now, it's you. Yeah, so I've been thinking about getting things sorted out so I can go ahead and open up shop. Thinking I can't get the materials I need for the Gorons anymore. Man, I ain't got a clue what to do. Okay, so I thought Bards would be open for his shop right now, but I guess not. I suppose that his shop will be opened up to us a little later on then. I actually thought, like I said, I thought he would be open right now, but I guess not. Well, I guess in that case, with those two shops now shown off for this village, we'll finally make our way up Death Mountain and start spelunking up there to actually get into the Goron mines. Since that's been a hot topic in terms of where our next destination lies for quite some time now. So now this time we'll be able to redeem ourselves by taking on the gatekeeping Goron that lies at the bottom of the mountain. Just remember, you gotta equip your iron boots to have any chance on trying to stand up to this guy, otherwise you'll get knocked back down like before. You are back, human! You will never pass! You cannot hope to match our brute force! So hit the button to assign the iron boots. Press A and hold on to it like you do with a goat. And there he goes, tumbling off into who knows where. I had to be one of the village residents, because otherwise they might get run over by him. So of course, when they meet the iron boots, they do hold you down, but you'll move really slowly while you have them on. Just press the button again once you assign it to take it off again. And getting to do this a few times to toss off any more Gorons that'll come barreling down your way. It's really funny to hear them yell once you do toss them aside though, so there's some reward to it. And I'm gonna try to make it a point to not get hit by any of these Gorons going forward. That's my personal challenge that I'm gonna try to attempt and do while we're scaling up. See when we're coming down? Plant your feet down, grit your teeth, and toss it aside when you can. Now we're more than prepared to take on any Goron that tries to barrel us down. So on the way up, I was able to find an odd screenshot from Unseen64. It was about a bunch of Gorons that were clubbed together to form an unused enemy called a Goron Golem based on what I researched on. Maybe you had to fight at some point up the mountain? Because it's not present any other point in the game, or just from the game entirely. But it was an enemy that was planned to be in the title Once Upon a Time. I'm not sure why they decided to omit that. Maybe thought it was just too weird to actually follow through with. Maybe that's it, but it was a very intriguing concept. I kind of wish they didn't follow through with that. I actually didn't think the slingshot could work against those archers like that. Let's try knocking them all down if we can. I think I got surprised. But I know I can do this. Got him. I probably don't have to do this, but I want to. That's why we're here right now. Man, I am terrible with a gyroscope. Oh, I was able to knock an arrow off that guy. Nice. There we go. Only down to 10 Cs, but I'm not really too worried about using my... Hey! Oh, I thought I thought that was a previous bulb that I took down before. He was just hiding really well, it's all. There we go. And he'll die for that 2-foot fall. Or it's like 2 inches, more like. Either way, it wasn't that high of a fall to die from. Just goes to show how weak those bulblets really are. If they can get taken down by a single seed of all things. Keeps going up. I thought that rumbling was another Goron that was gonna come rolling down. Now it turns out it was just the rocks that were, I guess, getting shot out of the volcano that is Death Mountain. Gotta be it. And a bunch of hearts. 4 Gorons here. I'm pretty sure they won't be welcoming to us at all. But it does give us a hint on how we can scale up the mountain. Perhaps we can use the Gorons as an unintentional ally to get even higher up. But be careful of those rocks, obviously. Keep rolling until the eruption stops. Oh, especially for that one. That's a big hit, isn't it? Wow, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional? Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? Well, maybe for hostile intruders like us, at least in their eyes. So what we gotta do is shield attack with the iron boots, or without the iron boots. You can probably do that with either, with or without. Face forward. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, I just got intercepted hard there. Hey, don't need the iron boots for that. Okay. So let's roll them up like that, but you do it. Use a shield attack after studying them, and you can launch yourself up like so. Wonder if that guy will be hostile towards us too. Yeah, he will be. So block, shield attack, climb up, and lead forward when you get launched up like that. I wonder if that's the way forward, actually. It might be it. Now, it looks like it leads around a circle of sorts, but I'm gonna check out this area just in case. Never know what we could find. Heck, it could be the way up for all we know. Looks like it's more like a shortcut from where we're supposed to go. Careful of all those. Yeah, it could be because that's where we were going up before as the wolf. We can come down here to this hot spring, and these Gorons, they don't really care about us at all because they're just more content with just relaxing in the hot spring. Taking a hot spring warms up your body and soul. It gradually fills up your energy, brother. Even Gorons need to cleanse their spirits once in a while. Singing an open air bath at night is the best, brother. I could spend countless hours here looking at the stars. Ah. Ah, nice and hot. Just like I like it. What? Why is a human dude here? I thought the others told us not to let humans near the mountain, but... I suppose it is no business of mine. Come into the hot spring and refresh yourself, brother. As we're mentioning, this is another hot spring, so a place to regenerate some health before you continue on your adventure. We've got a store here too. Greetings, brother. Pick up your hot spring souvenirs right here. So we got some arrows, ladder oil, another wooden shield, and some milk. Nothing I really need right now, but given why the arrows here, might give you an idea what item will be coming across fairly soon. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it's gonna be, but I'm not gonna say what it is yet. Go over here. That leads to a dead end. Guess the only way for us is to climb out of the hot spring and keep going up. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. Oh, there's a net here, that's why. I was really expecting for like the auto jump there, but I guess it's just too far for us. It doesn't matter. What really matters here is to bash this Goron. You don't even need to get your sword out for that, you just gotta use the shield attack. I wonder if this means that makes the shield attack actually necessary to get up this mountain then. Because without it, you won't be able to stun the Gorons at all. I'm not getting past that, am I? I guess not. But you need to be up here, though. Oh wait, I know what to do. That's because we use the iron boots to walk past this geyser, that's why. Otherwise we'll get blown off like before. I almost kinda forgot that the iron boots are necessary to get through this area. This will really become handy after you're done with the mountain at all, in my opinion. That's why I kinda forgot about them. That's the other Goron in the background to just wait to see his buddy get tossed aside. So he can have his turn to go on Link's Wild Ride. And a mission for one, and there's no refund at all on this ride. Once you get off, you're off for good. The landing, however, I can't promise that it'll be soft for you or not. Block, shield attack, climb up, and then wait to get launched up. Oh, right to a sucker punch though. Okay, I was kinda asking for that. I had a feeling it was gonna happen too, but I didn't think it would actually occur. And there we go. We're already at the top of Death Mountain. Or at least this portion for now. Let's head inside and see what else we have to go through. Aha, the sumo area. So this is what we'll need to do next. Be sure to equip your iron boots in advance. Trust me, you're gonna want to do that. Enough! Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. Clank, clank, clank. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must leave the Goron tribe in place of Darvis, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, did you come from the village below? You've done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed. Unless... I can make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? You bet I am. After all, I am equipped for the occasion. Not as far as they know, even though they saw me get equipped beforehand. They're none the wiser about our iron boots. And you need the iron boots to get past this, otherwise you'll get knocked away by Gorgon the instant this match starts. And like I said before, Link is not in his sumo attire, which is a big ripoff. I mean, they should commit it all the way, if you ask me about that. Alright, I didn't think that would work early on. Let's smack him. Uh oh, he's fighting back. Hopefully this doesn't end an anticlimactic finish like last time. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Let's smack him. Oh no, he saw that coming. I didn't feel that would happen, but I was just moving to get some space away from the ring. Uh-oh. Speaking of which... Yeah! That's what I was hoping for! Come on! Come on! Not again! Don't let this happen again! There we go! All it took was a little shove, though. That's not any better than the last finish we had. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Well, the strong will part, that could be debated, though. The sharp eyes, however, I'll take it. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. The mountain began to rage. All four of us elders and Darvis, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darvis reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage from the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other choice or course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darvis. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Goron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask for your aid. You two! Let the young warrior pass. You know, starting to think that our performance as a super wrestler may not be very prominent in our future. I mean, we had just two really embarrassing finishes, if you ask me. Hey, wait up, brother. If you're headed down, I recommend using this elevator. Ah, cool. I was hoping I would get this unlocked, because by using this elevator with our iron boots, we'll have an easier way to go back down and up the mountain. Though I'm not sure where this ends up. Looks like might be at the other side of that rock we saw earlier. Yeah, it could be. All we gotta do is shove this aside. And if I'm correct, this might take us back to the hot springs. And okay, not the hot springs, but near that rock from before. Whoa, hey! Buddy, I'm on your side. What are you doing? I thought we actually made peace with the Gorons after we proved our superiority to Goron. Apparently that guy didn't get the memo. But I suppose in order for us to completely win over the Gorons, we have to take care of helping out their patriarch in the mines. I just want to see where this ended up. Maybe this is the way that led to the hot springs, actually, because there's two of these rocks here. Yep, sure enough. I had a feeling one of these would lead back to the spring area. Add to that shot by virtue as well. Alright, now that makes a lot more sense. But we got no business there. We got business in the mines, so we gotta head back up. I saw it in the Iwata Asks interview on the Wii version of this game. They tried to make Link move, By pointing the Wiimote at the screen, it's similar to using a DS screen. To the shock of no one, it didn't really work out too much, so that's we got standard movement for Link in all versions of the game. Defeat the others so it's possible you may be able to save our patriarch brother. Please help the Goron tribe and all of Death Mountain. Let's see what they all have to say. Glad we heed the others' words and not attack you. Yeah, it was really embarrassing of you guys actually. I mean, you're all 6 huge rocks getting up on one soft human like you were attempting to do before. That's really noble of you all, if you ask me. Very cowardly. I mean, just one of you could take me on by yourself. But you needed like 6 of you to attempt a full frontal assault against me? Even with the iron boots, I don't think I would stood a chance, but still. Not very honorable, these guys. Did you really win without cheating? Yeah, sure. You can say that. I did beat your elder in a sumo match after all, so, yeah, it's legit. I totally beat him. 100% fairness, without any tricks at all. And worse than traps, since the eruptions begun, found creatures of all shapes have settled in every corner of the mines. Getting to the location of the Patriarch will not be easy. I'll prepare your blade, young warrior. I'm sure my blade is sharp enough as it is for the task. Now let's give us permission so you're welcome to enter. Now what do you have to say? Going aside, please visit our Patriarch. That's all I'm really concerned about. So I'm pretty sure this would lead us into the next dungeon of the game. And sure enough it does. And we're finally here at the Goron Mines. It's a really big place, but I'm sure we're up to it now that we have the iron boots in our possession. We're actually going to start going through the mines themselves next time. We were able to get to it, and that's all I want to accomplish for today. So next time, we're actually going to start through the second dungeon of the game, and see where that takes us as we begin our search for the Goron Patriarch Darbus. Until we meet again, farewell for now.